Hey everybody, Glenn here from Tree Stand Safety Awareness Foundation. I realize it's mid-August, but for some states deer season's just around the corner, while here in Virginia we're still about a month and a half away from the season start. But this is the perfect time to talk about some pre-season safety tips. So let's get started. One of the first things that I like to do is get out all my equipment that's tree stand related. I'll pull my stands out, I'll pull out my harnesses, my rope systems, as well as my climbing systems, to give them a good general overview to make sure they're in good working order. Additionally, I'll get out any of my manuals that I have with them to look for any of the preventative steps that they recommend in the manuals. So let's start with the stands here. One of the primary things that I focus on is to make sure that my straps are in good working condition. I don't see any cuts or signs of deterioration on them. I also look at my ratchet system to make sure that it's in good working order, not any signs of rust or deterioration. One of the top three causes of falls is strap failure on stands, but that's not necessarily the fault of the strap. It's the fault of the hunter, because we're leaving our stands in place season after season, and these straps and stands are not designed to be left in the woods year after year after year. So we've got to do a better job as hunters in getting our stands out of the woods, bringing them in, doing the preventative maintenance to help keep us safe as part of that. Let's move on. Also, any of my stands that have cables or chains with them, I want to make sure that my cables are not deteriorating. I don't see any rust or other signs of problem. If I do, I want to make sure that I reach out to the right company to get the right replacement part for that. My harnesses, I want to get my harnesses out, make sure that they still fit well, and get them adjusted, and make sure, check the dates on them to make sure that they're still in date within the manufacturer's recommendation. We've got to wear our full body harness 100% of the time. Anytime our feet are off the ground, whether we're installing a stand, hunting from a stand, or taking a stand down, we need to be wearing that full body harness and staying connected. So one of the ways that I like to stay connected, especially when I'm either putting a stand up or taking a stand down, is using my linesman belt or rope. And this is a linesman rope here that came with the full body harness. This is an excellent tool to help keep you attached and freeing your hands up to work while keeping you protected. Lastly, over here on the end, we've got some rope safety lines from various companies. We need to hang these safety lines so that when we come in, we're able to attach at the very bottom of the stand with our full body harness and stay connected 100% of the time. And that keeps us protected 100% of the time in case something were to happen. This will keep us from falling back to the ground. It keeps a great protection system. So if we will follow these general safety tips and do some preventative maintenance, it will make for a much safer season so that we all come back home safe and sound to our families. From Tree Stand Safety Awareness, have a great season.